Welcome everyone. We are back. International break is over. Gameweek 12 is gonna start this weekend. I'm excited to be back. I honestly do not like international breaks because a lot of players end up injured. Like we got a couple of players injured during this international break. Arsenal got some injuries, same as United. I think City got a few also. So yeah, it's not really good. But anyways, Game Week 12, these are your fixtures for the game week. Leicester take on Chelsea. I don't really expect Leicester to do much against Chelsea, but I do think that Chelsea can win. I'm still unsure with Cole Palmer because he has been injured, didn't go up for internationals. So we'll see if he can make it against Leicester and if Chelsea can win with or without him. Then Arsenal Nottingham Forest, one of the big games of the weekend. Arsenal sitting fourth, not having a good season. Forest sitting fifth, having a brilliant season. They've been playing so well unexpectedly. Everyone must have thought they're gonna fight relegation, but they're fighting for Champions League. I know it's still early, but they have been playing really well over the last 11 game weeks. But I do think that Arsenal maybe will be refreshed enough. Hopefully, guys like Saka and Rice will come back from injury. Then we also know that Trossard got injured for Belgium in the international break, so that's a worry. Ben White also will be injured because of he had a knee surgery, so he'll be out until next year. So he will miss the game also. I don't know if Calafiori will be back in time for this game, or Arsenal will just put either Kibia or Zinchenko as the left back for this game. But I do think Arsenal can win. Now, clean sheet wise, that I'm not sure, but I do think Arsenal can win this game. Hopefully. It's been a while since I've seen my team win a game. Anyways, Villa and Palace. Palace having a poor season. Villa isn't doing too bad in the Prem. So I do think that Villa will end up winning against Palace. Maybe by a good amount of goals. Bournemouth, Brighton. Now, Bournemouth had a really good game against Brentford last game week. It was a goal fest. Bournemouth ended up losing 3-2. But as you can see, Bournemouth are capable of scoring as they have beaten Arsenal and City this season already. Brighton. Brighton are doing okay for themselves. They're still there, somewhere there. So expect another goal fest. This will be a very entertaining game. This will also be a couple of goals, but I'm backing Brighton in this game. Just feel like Brighton are gonna end up winning it. Everton, Brentford. You know, Everton, like you just don't know what to expect when Everton's playing. But we do know when Brentford is playing, it's most likely gonna be the most entertaining game of the game week. So if Everton continue their thing of can't score goals, then Brentford are gonna hit them maybe like 3 or 4 goals. So yeah, I think Brentford will easily win that game against Everton. Or we can all just be surprised in the game ends up 0-0. You know, like how those games go with when Everton's playing, just randomly 0-0. Then Fulham and Wolves, good game, but I think we all backing a Fulham win. Playing at home, Craven Cottage, against a not so impressive Wolves team. So Yeah, Fulham will end up winning that game. Maybe for all the players, people who got Cunha in their team, him probably it will end up scoring as well. You'll see. Moving on to the last game on Saturday, which is the the best game of the weekend. Manchester City taking on Tottenham. City have lost 4 games in a row. They've lost 4 games in a row, and now they're taking Tottenham at home. 4 games losing streak, and they did lose to Tottenham as well in the Carabao Cup that got them knocked out. That's when City just started going on their streak. So it's gonna be a hectic game. Haaland has been playing well international. He went international and he's been scoring some goals. So it's a bit scary for me. I'll tell you exactly why I find it a bit scary for me later on. But I do hope that Tottenham can get a win. Even a draw will be fine. But City must just not win this game. Even with all their key players like De Bruyne and all of them back in full training. Still hope Tottenham can do something. Hopefully. Sunday's games, Southampton, Liverpool. Easy Liverpool win. Clean sheet. Maybe 3-4-0. Liverpool will win this game. Now, everyone should be looking at this as Liverpool will keep a clean sheet, bring in Liverpool defensive players, and most likely Mohamed Salah. Because Erling Haaland has been blanking, he hasn't been playing well, and Salah has been playing a bit better. He's more consistent, and with City having a harder fixture than Liverpool, it would be a good idea to take out Haaland for Salah. Or if you got both of them, better to captain Salah. Now next game is Ipswich and Man United. Now Ipswich is up and down. They have been up and down. They got their first win of the season already. Only sitting on 1-1. Few draws, sitting 17th on the table, just outside of relegation. And I'm playing a Man United team with their new coach Ruben Amorim will be there for this game, and we'll see how he lines up and how the team will perform with him in charge. So a lot of eyes will be on that game. A lot of people will be watching to see how that goes. And then the Monday night fixture between Newcastle and West Ham. Both teams haven't been brilliant to a certain degree as we expected. West Ham have been worse compared to Newcastle. Newcastle have been playing well of late. They've been getting some points. They beat Forest already. They beat Arsenal. I think they beat Tottenham as well. And I think United. Can't remember. So yeah, I think Newcastle will end up winning that game. So now let me show you my team. Right, so as you can see, a lot of changes. There's no more Erling Haaland in my team. I've taken him out and I've replaced him with Johan Wissa, who has been really well. I have no idea why it took me so long to bring him in, but it was just mainly because of how expensive Erling is. And then I brought in Salah as well. So yeah, and I've decided to triple captain Salah because I do think that uh, Liverpool against Southampton, it'll be like a piece of cake for Salah. He'll most likely get a couple of goals or assists, but if he blanks, jeez, I'll cry. I swear I'll cry. Yeah, so the team is Sanchez in the net, they're playing Leicester, so they are more likely to keep a clean sheet than Arsenal to keep a clean sheet against Nottingham Forest, especially with how informed Chris Wood is. I left Raya on the bench. Then I went to the back four of Virgil van Dijk, Konate, Gabriel, and Lissandro Martinez. Now, Lissandra's yellow flagged, which I'm not too happy about, but I hope he can make it because I do think United are capable of keeping a clean sheet against Ipswich. So I hope he plays. Then Gabriel, Forest at home. Maybe he can get a corner goal. It's been a while since we've seen him score a goal from the corner. It's been a while since we've seen Arsenal play good in a whole. They conceded quite a lot so far this season compared to previous 2 seasons. But we'll see how that goes on. Then obviously I went with Konate and Virgil van Dijk for clean sheets purposes. So yeah, they were a must in the team. And then Ola Aina benched him because I don't think he'll get more than maybe 1 point or 2 points because it's against Arsenal. So I think there will be goals in that game. Hopefully Arsenal can keep a clean sheet in that game too. And then I went to the midfield four of Rogers, Mbeumo, Salah, and Palmer. Palmer and Mbeumo are also yellow flagged. Hopefully they both can make it. Palmer hasn't been playing, didn't go international break. So hopefully he's fresh enough to play. And then Mbeumo, also yellow flagged. I hope he can play because against Everton, I do think he can score some goals in that game and get assists. Rogers against Palace at home. That's when I think Rogers can perform. So I hope he does. And then Salah as my triple captain against Southampton. Like he has to do. He has to at least score two. Like I want a minimum of 2 goal contributions in this game, honestly. And then I left Bonanote as the other midfielder on the bench. He's red flagged, suspended for that game. And then I went to the top two of Chris Wood and Johan Wissa. I do think that Chris Wood will end up scoring with how leaky Arsenal's defense has been. And I've also went with Wissa, who was yellow flagged, and he has been performing really well since coming back from his injury. His stats, you look at his stats, he got really good stats. I think his goal scoring stats is the same as how many games he's played, I think. Or he scored one less than appearances made. And I think he only made like 8 appearances this season so far. So yeah, he's been playing really well. And then Chris Wood, yeah, possible score, maybe. And then Delap left him on the bench even though he did really well against Tottenham. Well, Tottenham, we do expect goals against them because of how they've been. I just don't know. But against United, I think United are a much stronger team. Especially, I just don't know what to expect with Ruben as a new coach. So just hoping this team, if this team doesn't get 60 at least, 60 at least, then I am cursed for this season. Convinced I am cursed. Anyways, peace.